Johnson. Shaqiri. Got around Fernando. It's showdown Shaqiri. Arnautovic!
Who needs a centre forward when you've got players who can do what Shaqiri has just done there? I mean, when he picks it up here, you think he's got an awful lot to do, and yet it's not a problem for him. Just shifted it out of his feet, got away from Kolarov, and it's a great ball in, and it's always good to see that from somebody playing on the opposite wing. Arnautovic didn't just stand and watched, he made his presence felt by getting right into the 6-yard box to get on the end of it. And it was John Walters like, in terms of the way he...
De Bruyne, away from Volscheid, Kevin De Bruyne, Butler went down, and Volscheid swept it away.
Yeah, and De Bruyne before, when he just got past Volscheid, he's just gone for the little side footer, but he needs to be keeping it much nearer the post than the goalkeeper.
Shaqiri, oh, it's delightful, made a mug of Fernando, rolled it through for Bojan, Arnautovic too! Through butter. Smooth football from Stoke City.
And this is just brilliant football. It is absolutely brilliant football. And if there has been criticism that these guys haven't delivered, well, they're making it go away today. Shaqiri, the turn away from Fernando, was majestic. But I don't think I've seen a better pass than this season. I think it's an absolute beauty for the run of Arnautovic coming in off the left side again, and it's just a brilliant little finish, and this is stunning football we're seeing from Stoke City. Stunning football.
This has Sanya deep towards Sterling and lifted out by Shawcross as far as Kolarov. Cameron, Shaqiri, Arnautovic onside, Afellay first to join him. Bojan here in support. Arnautovic, Sanya came across.
Oh, he could have been still moving a little gingerly, Arnautovic. That's just the little setup again. Shaqiri once more turning away from Fernando, who just can't deal with him. And it's a lovely little ball back.
Peters, that's really clever. Wheeling round the back. Arnautovic! Oh!
He's half it to his left, and all the weight was on the goalkeeper's left side. And I'm not sure he would have dealt with it had it been just inside that. There's a little slip as well from Joe Hart. I think if that's on target, it probably beats the keeper.
Fernandinho, Silva, Sterling, Kolarov! Oh, Butler's better. There was zest in the strike.
Well, Kolarov scored a goal against Tim Howard at Goodison earlier in the season, almost identical, went for the near post, and this time I think the goalkeepers read it really. Just a city like this, Arsenal like this, the uncertainty about Manchester United, it starts bringing in a few other clubs.
Shaqiri, Flanger stayed down, Arnautovic is onside here, Marco Arnautovic has hit the post!
He wanted it, I mean, he wanted to deliver it lower, but again, it's that combination, and looks as if he's just about held his run, Arnautovic, and he had to check back to get it under control, and in the end, with Hart coming out, I think he felt he needed a little bit of elevation. And
Sterling driving at them, Raheem Sterling. He's done beautifully well here, Sterling. Drove it at Shawcross. Martin Atkinson had a very good... His 14th Premier League game of the season, Martin Atkinson. He's sent nobody off and he hasn't given a penalty yet.
Yeah, well, that was a chance of giving a penalty. But again, I think had it travelled and just hit Whelan, fair enough. But the fact...
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Bojan. Arnautovic is with him. Bojan could go himself here. Hart made the save. Arnautovic!
Well, if Manchester City do get back into this, I think Stoke will be kicking themselves for not finishing them off, because this is lovely skill again by Bojan. Joe Hart, as we saw him against Liverpool at times, really strong right hand. got in the way, very good save, and on the follow-up it's just side netting. And for
I think Beauchamp's race is nearly run. Rossalu's going to be with us soon. He might still have a part to play. Bojan on Nautovic! Oh, and Shaqiri only had to get a lace on it.
didn't get more on it. I mean, Arnautovic, when he opened his body up, I thought, well, yeah, he's going to try and sneak it in the far post. It wasn't. It was just to set his mate up, and Shaqiri is, well, he's messed it up. It was a golden opportunity to make it 3, and he couldn't produce.
A lot of fun to be had if Butland could score against Hart. I don't think it's going to happen. Here's Shaqiri, and here's Bojan, and Hart came, and Bojan went over him. It's clear that was the case. Well, how refreshing is that?
Yeah, it's just the control here. Just gets away from him, he kind of hooks it up in the air, and then he leaps into Hart's path, and he actually fell, the goalkeeper.
Delph, Sterling, Iheanacho, Sterling. Here's Kolarov, Alexander Kolarov! Proximity from goal. There's not a lot to aim at.
No, this was extremely acute, which you don't often see, but he does have a spirit and a grit about him.
Sterling, Raheem Sterling has speared it over.